everybody, it's Christi Bintliff. Thanks for tuning in to Leap to Solution. I hope that you are having an absolutely amazing day. I hope that you're excited to be in dentistry at this time. And I know you're thinking, this woman is crazy. It is stressful. It is so much and then some and so on. And yeah, it is. But it's also kind of a really exciting time because we're actually having a forced time to look at our practice and see what's working and what's not. We're probably also experiencing some staff turnovers as people have decided to retire or move to a different profession, and we're getting some new exciting energy in our practice. When you're writing an ad, it's real important that you write the ad and that it's tailored in such a way that it attracts the right person for your office culture. And hopefully by this part in the game, you know what your office culture is. But if you don't, send me an email and I will connect you with the right person to help you figure that out. Also, we're hiring new people. So what does that mean? We've got a need, we have an opening, we have people. We are throwing them into a role. Not that quick. So you've found the right one, they're right with the culture, they're fit nicely with your team, and you're like, okay, we're just gonna throw them in that role and let them see how they do. That's not really fair to that person. It's not fair to your patients. It's not fair to your practice. You have to have training time. As much as it will hurt you far greater if you don't do this one thing. And this is something that a lot of dental offices will overlook, is the importance of the training time. To train them the way you want your office to be run, the way you want them to communicate with your patients, the way you want your treatment trays to be set up, the way you want your notes to be documented. You get my point, right? We take for granted, it's particularly if you're hiring somebody that's already been in the dental field, that they know how to do these things. And granted they do, but they're trained on a different model than your office. So it's really, really important that you go through the training period so that both of you are on the same sheet of music. Because number one, that's how you're evaluating that person. And that will also cut down on the level of frustration that you have in the long run. So again, although it's going to disrupt somewhat your day-to-day flow, it is much better to have them for a week or two or however long it is to go through the training steps, be trained correctly for your office, for your culture, what your patients expect, what you expect, what your team expects, than to try to do it later on after you've realized, this really isn't working, but I really like this person. What do I do? Much easier to set aside that in the beginning. Also have a list of what you want to train that person on so that you can go back and touch base with them, because oftentimes we think that person has retained it when in fact they need a little bit more fine-tuning, a little bit more time on a particular area. So it's really important. Train, go back, ask questions, train again, and keep moving forward. And eventually they'll be out of the training wheels, so to speak, and be able to ride on their own. So I hope this helps you in some small way. If you have any questions, please reach out to me at leaptosolutions@gmail.com or my number, which is 919-798-2116. I look forward to talking to you and helping you through some of these awesome challenges that I promise that I can find solutions to. Take care.